Hey guys, this is Lawman745 here with Ride Cycle Works. Wanted to try something a little bit different, maybe do a little bit of commentary, some of my riding videos, see if that's something you guys might like and maybe enjoy. So here's footage from my trip out towards Canaan to meet Brian Holmes and Mike Schleicher and everybody. It was super cold this morning. This is now Route 50 right here before you get to the mine here, right? Actually stopped to warm my hands up because they were absolutely frozen. So if it's something you guys like and enjoy, I'll keep doing this, and if not, tell me to shut up and just watch the video. So here we go. So this right here, a lot of you will probably recognize. This is Canaan Loop Road. Mike and everybody had camped out on the gravel end, actually past the falls, and I like running this road this way. You get kind of the boring gravel stuff out of the way first, and as you're coming back towards the falls, it gets a little rougher. So this is coming down towards Blackwater Falls. See the GPX is doing pretty good up through here. There's Marcus Yonker.
Just letting you guys go.
One of Brian's guys that I've
just
met
letting
here.
you guys go.
Good rider, good guy. He just stopped to check in on us, make sure we were still okay. Mike Schleicher's behind me here, so again, GPX is doing pretty good. Really like the suspension. You can see it's got enough power to lift the front wheel up off the obstacles you need to get. I apologize for this camera angle, man. I've got one of those Dango mounts, and I've been trying to get the camera set up where you can actually see a little bit better what I'm riding on. I've got a really bad habit of standing up, and I think when I stand up, the camera's aimed down a little bit too far. So I apologize for that. I'm trying to come up with a little bit better mounting system. If you guys have any suggestions on that, let me know.
We're just letting you guys go.
Huh?
We're just letting you guys go ahead a little bit.
Oh. So we're good to roll?
Yeah.
Me and Mike were kind of just letting them go their own speed. We like to haul butt out through this road, so just kind of letting them get a little bit of a head start. It's pretty fun. You got to watch though, because this is a pretty well-traveled road. You'll see here in a minute. I think right over here we come up on a dog. You can camp off of this road, so there's plenty of people on the sides of the road. I mean, it's something you can actually you can ride pretty hard out through here, but you just got to pay attention because it's two-way traffic, so there's Jeeps and trucks and side-by-sides and everything else thrown at you on this road. It's definitely a good time. Varies a lot. Some mud holes, and some rocky sections, and some straight stretches. It's a good time. You might hear the bike bogging a few times, and I come to find out that the air filter was getting really clogged up, and later on through the day it just continued to get worse and worse. So definitely want to make sure that your air filter is nice and clean, and don't be like me and take off without checking. guys haven't already, I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe and share and comment and like on these videos. It helps me out, helps the channel out. It shows me that you guys like the content I'm putting out. And even if you don't, just leave me a comment and let me know things I can improve upon and do a little bit better down the road, because I just want to try to make this as good of a channel as I possibly can for you guys. So thanks. Coming up on the second water crossing here on Canaan Loop Road. Sometimes this water can get pretty high if it's been raining and a lot of drainage coming down through here. It's getting pretty rough. You can see how dark the water is and why this area gets its name of Blackwater. That's pretty much it for the hard stuff here on Canaan Loop. This road just comes out and turns into a gravel road, and then actually eventually into a blacktop road, and brings you out right past the Blackwater Lodge and down by the falls, and just kind of back out on the 219. You see, like I said earlier, you got to watch for traffic on this road. This weekend was the first weekend of bear season here in West Virginia, and it was a common theme to see a bunch of these trucks running around with dog boxes on them. This here is a kind of a hidden overlook at the top of Canyon Rim Trail, and brings you up to the top there, kind of near Olson Tower. I mean, this is pretty epic here to see how high up you are on this cliff, and just see all the epic scenery we have here in this state of West Virginia. It doesn't get any better than this.
Yeehaw!
Now we get a photo op and send Jeremy, and then we make them feel like they're stuck together.
So chicken shits?
Yeah. Sorry, you missed a great Facebook photo op, guys.
I'm not exactly sure what this road actually was named. We had come into Parsons and went across the National Road and went across Fenroe Forest, and on the other end of Fenroe Forest brought us out onto this road. We made the left. We followed this little river for I don't know how long. It must have been 25-30 miles almost. It just kept going on forever and ever. It was so dusty, and of course I'm the tail gunner here and just soaking up all this dust, and by the time I got down on this road, my air filter and fuel filter were definitely begging for mercy, and the rest of the day the bike just didn't want to run very well. So pretty good scenery. It was a fun ride here, and just like I said, it was long and dusty. once we came to the end of that gravel road, I started recognizing some of the scenery, and brought us out right on top of Kelly Mountain outside of Elkins. Pretty familiar with that area. Used to race Paul Kent's years ago up at the top of the Kelly Mountain out there on the right of that one farm. And got to open up the GPX here a little bit and get out on the highway. And with the gearing I have on this one, which is 14 and a 45 on the back, 6th gear, it's pretty fun. It'll definitely be close to the speed limit. And we rode down to the bottom of this mountain, and at the very bottom there's a barbecue joint off on the right called Smoke on the Water. And we ate there and had a good lunch, and then Brian and Mike had to head back towards Canaan and start loading their stuff up, so I was pretty much solo after this. Once I got done with lunch, I looked up on my GPX viewer app and saw that I was really close to a route that my friend Trevor had laid out to get back towards Fairmont. Decided to take it, and it brings you right through Arden. That's where this is here. Just follow the river up through on the right hand side. There's all kinds of little paths and stuff that shoot off down to the left where you can actually get down the rocks and stuff. Pretty nice little area. And that's it. We made her back home, and appreciate you guys watching. Let me know if you liked the commentary on the video. If you did, I'll continue to do it, and if not, we won't do this anymore. Just getting ready for our next ride coming up here this coming weekend. Head down to Brandywine and go to camp and ride with the guys for 3 or 4 days. Should be a good time. So like I said before, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks, you guys. Take care.